Selena Gomez is getting shaded by her former best friend and the woman who saved her life, and it's truly such a mess. Francia has come out this week to shade Selena Gomez in a new paparazzi video, and the whole thing is so strange because it's like she called the paparazzi on herself. At least that's kind of like what it looks like. And they asked her a bunch of questions about her and Selena, only for her to not really answer the questions and then be super strange talking about things like the weather, purposely not answering them and being super sarcastic.
How's everything going with you and Selena? I know you unfollowed her. You still don't follow her. Are things good with you guys?
Sunday is so fun. It's my day of friends. In Francia, I'm hanging out with my dog.
Do you guys still talk?
It's a good day, isn't it? It's so pretty out.
And it's not like they just randomly pulled up and were like, Francia, please, Selena, are you guys still friends? Like, what's going on? She was just walking her dog in this random neighborhood. And that's why the whole thing just feels super staged, because it's not like she was coming out of a popular coffee shop. No, she was just in this random neighborhood. And one time, I don't know where I heard this from, but they were like, if a celebrity is walking their dog in paparazzi photos, they probably call the paparazzi on themselves to make it look like they were just casually doing something. So that's always stuck with me, and she's walking her dog in this. But I have no clue she really did. It just feels that way because the whole thing just feels staged. And I don't know why she would want to do this because it did not make her look good at all. She's basically confirming in this that her and Selena are not talking and not on good terms. And I think her goal was to stir up drama to get people to talk about how she gave Selena a kidney and now they're not on good terms. And I don't know if she thought that that was going to make Selena look bad. But everyone is in their Team Selena era right now, so I don't know what she was thinking with this. It made her look bad. Francia is the one who donated her kidney to Selena Gomez back in 2017 when Selena needed a transplant due to complications from the chronic autoimmune disease lupus. And Selena announced this back in September of 2017. She posted a photo of the two of them in the hospital, thanking the doctors and her friend Francia for donating her kidney. And at the time, the two of them were actually roommates. Selena had found out that she needed a kidney transplant, and Francia, being so close with her, said that she was going to get tested to see if she was a match for Selena, and she ended up being a match. And there was even an interview that Francia did where she said that Selena was actually the one to tell her that they were a match instead of the doctor, which she hadn't really expected. But Selena telling her that she was a match, she was really excited, and they, went and did it. Last year, there was a lot of talk about this particular interview moment because things seemed kind of rocky for these two and people weren't really sure if they were friends anymore. And so they were reading into like every little interview that Francia had done about giving her kidney to Selena and the interviews that Selena and Francia did together. And they felt like, I don't really know if she wanted to do it.
I did panic when I found out I was a match. It wasn't the way I expected. One day I got a phone call from Selena, a FaceTime, and she's like, "For a match!" And I'm like, yay! What? How do you know this? I had a way that I wanted to tell her when I made the decision. I knew it was gonna happen. I just knew at that time. Like, it's a big thing. So I hang up and I call my social worker and I'm angry. And she told me, it's gonna be hard. The recipient is gonna glow and she's gonna recover a lot faster than the donor is because she's receiving something she needs. You're losing something you don't need to lose. It's gonna be hard.
And people were very much questioning the status of their friendship since they hadn't been seen together in a while. Francia also wasn't mentioned in Selena Gomez's documentary that came out last year, so people weren't sure if that was on purpose because they aren't friends or if Selena was just trying to respect Francia, not wanting to be known as just Selena Gomez's kidney donor. But things soon became clear that these two were not on good terms when, following the documentary, Selena did an interview with Rolling Stone, and in that, she said that she didn't have many friends in the industry and that Taylor Swift was her only real friend. She said, "And it was hard to share these fears with people whose lives hadn't been derailed by fame, even as," she says, "I never fit in with a cool group of girls that were celebrities. My only friend in the industry really is Taylor Swift, so I remember feeling like I didn't belong. I felt the presence of everyone around me living full lives. I had this position and I was really happy, but was I? Do these materialistic things make me happy?" She realized, I just didn't like who I was because I didn't know who I was. E! News shared a quote from this interview on Instagram, and Francia ended up commenting on it, and she quickly deleted it, but she said, interesting. Now, a lot of people were defending Selena when this quote was coming out. They were saying she was talking about the music industry, or she was obviously talking about these major A-listers in the industry. And if you go back and reread it, she's talking about having a hard time talking to those whose lives have not been derailed by fame. And I don't think that Francia's life has been derailed by fame. I think all Selena was trying to say was that out of all those people, the only person that, you know, she really can go to is Taylor when it comes to needing to vent about this level of fame. Like, she has all these other friends in the industry, but have their lives like been derailed by fame is like a whole other thing, and that's what she was talking about. But regardless, Francia seemed hurt, and later on last year, she did end up unfollowing Selena on Instagram. Selena still does follow Francia though, so she is not trying to have bad blood. I think that she is super thankful for everything that Francia has done for her, and I think that there's just some miscommunication going on, honestly. And from this paparazzi video, it does not seem like she's trying to like reconcile things with Selena. She's honestly making it worse by going out and doing this. I really don't know what the plan was here, but it's just not looking good.
So you guys do talk still, right? Why do you not follow her back? She followed you?
Did you know I'm from the Valley?
I didn't know. I mean, now
I was
that I
having
know.
such a hard time leaving.
Obviously, we don't know all the details, but it's just a sad situation. It just feels really sad. And currently, people are defending Selena left and right in Francia's comment section after that paparazzi video was released. And so her comments are just flooded with people coming for her. People have said things like, you are embarrassing, to be honest. You donated it, girl. Donated. What do you want her to do? Get your face tattooed on her? Grow up, like she was your best friend. She just didn't name you once in her documentary. You got upset, but what about all those times she thanked you and mentioned you? How do people just forget everything? You call the paps on yourself just to shade? Gross. Calling the paps on yourself is crazy, especially to be petty bringing up old. Guess you looking for some relevancy, huh? No red carpets, no invites. You need a big name like Selena Gomez for the attention. Babes, why do you have to call the paps and do all the drama? Totally attention seeking. Is this month's paycheck delayed? It's called a kidney donation, not a kidney selling. When you donate something, you don't torture the person for the rest of their lives. They're allowed to live. So clearly people are in her comments, you guys. Like, they are going there. They do not care if they're hurting her feelings. They're defending Selena, and it's a whole mess. People were even comparing her to the Jenners and Hailey Bieber, saying they must be friends or something for the way that she is coming for Selena, like how they were being petty towards Selena. And like I said, this whole thing really is just so sad when you think about it. It's sad they can't be on good terms after everything, but it seems like there's a couple factors in the way, clearly. People are just getting this vibe that Francia regrets the decision a bit just based on the way that she was answering the paparazzi questions. I'm sure she doesn't regret saving a life, but it's just not the best look to be insinuating a feeling of regret or that you don't like the person that you gave your kidney to, especially when you're not really telling people why.
Would you do it again now with all the circumstances going on?
I would definitely speak to someone again about organ donation in the process.
Okay.
I don't know if she just didn't know what she was getting into years ago, or if she got tested without thinking that she'd really be a match. But since she's not exactly saying why her and Selena aren't on good terms, she might as well just like not say anything at all or like hint to being mad, because it's just causing unnecessary drama. Like, say it or don't, I guess, because she just kind of looks childish answering these paparazzi questions where we clearly see that she is not on good terms with Selena, doesn't like Selena, but she's not going into further details. And I can't imagine how Selena feels on the other end of it, but we obviously don't know all the details of everything that went on between them. But from the looks of it, definitely not anything good. Selena is still trying to be civil though. Like I said, she's still following Francia on Instagram, and she even praised her in March of this year when she was featured in Apple TV's Dear series, and she was quoted saying, "I will never, ever, ever be more in debt to a person than Francia." So despite the shade and despite the unfollowing, Selena is still talking about her in kind ways, feeling like she is still in debt to Francia. This whole thing just sucks. It's not a good look for Francia, and that sucks because I really do like her. I liked her on The Secret Life of the American Teenager. I like her on How I Met Your Father. I feel like last year everybody was loving up on her after she felt like Selena had shaded her in that one interview, and they were kind of feeling bad for her a bit. But with this paparazzi interview, people are like, I don't know if I feel bad for you because this interview is giving bad energy. I understand dodging the questions if it was like a real paparazzi moment where they like caught her off guard, but it just felt staged. So I don't even know what to think, but I certainly want to know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.